Alright, so there we go. Hello everyone. It's Girl Got Game and...
Maximus?
And if you're wondering, why are we in the menu? It's because new evidence has come to light in the week since we have streamed.
Yes.
Thanks to Max's watchful eyes. So, we're gonna go over that quick, and then we're gonna hop back into the trial. Also, hello to M. I hope you are doing well.
Hello there, Em. Welcome.
Thanks for joining our stream. It should be a good trial. So let's see. Do we have any images of the books? The books! That's before the books. Samantha, hello! Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well.
Right, yeah, this is the one.
This is the one. Okay. So, if we look at
Okay.
this...
We need to set up the camera carefully so that it's aimed at the moving bookcase.
It is so obvious now that you pointed it out to me. I don't know if I can actually show the mouse. Hold on. If I do this.
Oh,
Nope,
it's gone.
it's gone. My mouse disappeared. Is there any other way to... Okay, anyway, I'll just
We need to set
describe...
up the camera
If you
carefully
look
so that it's aimed at the moving
straight up
bookcase.
from Kaede, if you look straight up, there's like neatly stacked books, and then an open book, and then neatly stacked books. And I'm like, how did I not see that obvious open book?
I know, when we were playing through the game,
Yes.
and I mean, this is just me having gone back to
Yeah.
the last two stream videos.
Yeah, you
and
explain,
watching-
because you this
Because
is...
I wanted to like clarify about like what did they do
Mhm.
in the room, where did they place everything,
Yep.
and
Yep.
I had to go through it a couple of times.
Okay.
Retakes of what they were saying, so I
Sure.
could clearly understand what they meant.
What are they saying?
Yeah.
Alright.
Very clearly, you would not be able to see the security sensor that Shuichi
That one that he's doing
that
right
he's
now?
putting up there. Like you wouldn't be able to see
No,
it.
no,
Like
no,
not even when you re-enter the room,
No.
you can't see it there.
Yeah. That's
Like
true.
it's just not there.
It's just gone. It's like
gone.
you can't even see it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Also, hello to Zachary and Game Dan. Welcome to the stream, guys. Good to see you.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, yes, Zachary. Good. Thanks for reminding about the hidden Monokuma,
Yep.
which is going to be in the first Hangman's Gambit.
Yeah, we will keep an eye out for that.
And I'm gonna like mess it up and have to reload.
At least, I can make a save.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Okay, so we got that. And then what was the other... There was one other thing that you told me when you were listening back. Something about what Kibo said, I think?
Yes, it was afterwards when they were looking at the photos that was taken
Okay.
by the cameras, and and the second photo taken of Rentaro approaching the camera that Karade, what she placed. There's a second photo taken.
This one?
Yeah, this one here.
Okay.
Second photo was taken, but Kibo brought up about how like there shouldn't be a second picture being taken because he's moved out of the range of the security sensor,
Right.
which would take pictures, which would cause it to trigger the camera to take pictures.
Right.
Because they clarified that the ultimate inventor goal,
Yes, Miyu.
that she made two where the security sensor is attached to the camera itself.
Yeah. I think that
And then she made the third one be disconnected, but still, still connected to the third camera.
right. And I think you can see that.
Yeah,
Here.
yeah. If you see it, that one was separate. So, yeah. So when the security sensor is separate from the third camera that Kaede places.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so when it's also the one that triggers the receiver that Shuichi has.
Right.
Yeah, it would cause it to go beeping off,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
which made them go down to the library.
Right.
Because that's when Rentaro approached the sliding bookcase.
Yes.
Yeah, the moving bookcase.
Moving bookcase, right.
It's also, which also triggered the camera to take the
first picture.
The first picture. So,
But-
but then, yeah.
But you're saying Rentaro could not have made the second picture go off.
Yeah.
So there was somebody else in that library
Yeah, something else caused it to
to take a second picture.
take a second picture.
And that's very interesting. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so what does that mean?
I know, right? Exactly. Oh, what does that mean?
What does it mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our new evidence. So the new evidence has been presented for today. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Yes.
And hello to Viviana. Good to see you as well. We're doing good. Thanks for asking. We got snacks.
Yeah. Like, if there's somebody that was like behind the moving bookcase, like I don't know if the security sensor is attached to the moving bookcase itself, so that when it slides, the sensor moves with it.
Right. Good point.
Or if it's just like further back so that, you know.
So it's like the angle is still the same because it hasn't moved.
Yeah.
Or has it moved because the bookshelf has moved? Yeah.
It's moved,
Yeah. No, those are excellent questions. So
yeah,
hopefully.
but they also said it was turned off though, so that was the other thing too. Is that
yeah, because it didn't go off when Shuichi went and like messed with stuff
yeah,
afterwards.
Yeah, he grabbed the other sensors.
Yeah, and it didn't go off. So.
Yeah, the third one was already turned off.
Yes.
Yeah, like so that's why a picture wasn't taken.
Right. Yep. I'm following.
So somebody had turned it off beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Alex, hello. Good to see you as well. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, welcome everyone. Yeah.
Okay, so with all that being said, I'm not changing
No,
like
well, you can't change your answer.
my answer, but I don't actually know if it helps or hurts my case because now I'm like, oh, the ball probably rolled
Yeah.
through that hole, right? But that doesn't match with the blood splatter. So now I'm like, was it? Is it the way I pictured, or is it not? Or is it just like physics? We don't talk about physics. Don't worry about physics.
I mean, she stacked the books like that, you know?
Yeah. No, I wanted to clarify for you, Zachary. I'm like, we already like locked in our choices, so I'm not going to renege on anything. I'm going to stick with it.
But I mean, you don't need to really change
No.
choice either because there's pretty damning evidence of the fact that
I know she set up the book.
she set up the books that way to have that little gap leading right off to where the camera is.
I know. I just can't like make the evidence match up perfectly, you know?
With the death.
Yeah. Like there's just
Because it hits the back of the skull, but
yeah.
it's like how do you have that happen that way?
I know. That's the thing. I'm just like, there's tiny inconsistencies and it bothers me. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll get into the trial and we'll see if they can explain the inconsistencies.
Yeah, like what makes the ball move? I can only think that she actually did go through the vent.
She didn't have time though.
Well, when Shuichi left.
And the other books would have got messed up if she had gone through the vent.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about because we see the picture there and there's no ball up there. You know, like there's no ball like in that spot waiting to drop.
No. She like rolled it through the classroom, and
Yeah.
then it rolled.
Yeah, I know. Like you like to say that
Yeah.
one. I do know though that like that's like the vent is like way off to the right of the room.
Yeah.
So if it did fall out there, it would be falling over on the far right side of the room.
Right.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, unless they do some weird thing, like somehow it just rolls over those giant stack of books. That'd just be no.
All right.
No.
Well, we'll find
No.
out. We're gonna get into it. Let's do it right now. We don't talk about physics. No.
Yes. We don't talk about that.
All right, we're back, everybody. So what did we establish last week? We established that
Miyu didn't do it.
Miyu didn't do it. That's right. I forgot they were accusing her.
Yeah.
So we had like I think Kyo's account, and it was like no, it wasn't her because she was in the dining room. So
Yeah.
What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail war are you from?
uh-huh.
Wow, another reference we don't get.
Yes.
You're a hardcore loser.
Oh man.
Damn! Shots fired.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in. Hey,
That's kind of
don't
hilarious.
be acting
Though.
all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier.
It's what he does.
How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
Damn.
Okay. That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit.
The way he gets so sad so
Yes.
quick. It's so good.
Yeah.
You're so mean!
He's fine.
Okay,
See?
I feel a lot better now.
He's fine.
Cool your jets, kid.
You know, I kind of low-key wish I could be like Kokichi a little bit. Just have like
Yeah.
a massive scream and then be like, I feel better.
I feel better.
I'm good.
Sumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
They weren't together the
Sumugi
entire
left,
time.
No, not the entire time.
No.
At one point, Sumugi went to the restroom.
I know, Anji's just being like, hi! Hi, Yanara!
Yeah.
Oh, so you brought that up after Ash.
Et tu brute.
It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now!
I've been waiting for this.
Ew!
Why?
Did you take a firm dump, or was it a soft one?
Great.
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
Why are you assuming she
really did
wasn't?
just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know?
Why you say it like that?
Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
Why are you saying it like
Long
that?
enough.
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
She gets cospox.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
Oh man, you got your countdown.
Cospox.
I get it.
This is something you cannot mess
I know.
up on.
Only cosplay as fictional characters.
Well, she can't wear other people's clothes.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe her about the fictional
This is
characters.
us believing her.
I think she just gets a rash from wearing other people's clothes.
Yeah.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place.
She probably has to like.
Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters.
She probably has
which
to
is
put some like
unforgivable.
special substance on her clothing so that she doesn't get the rash.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about that, Sumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Sumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you too!
Nice.
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall. So we know that Kirumi, Tsunugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
You can leave.
Can they?
Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw
Once more.
Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rentaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
But of course.
What are you? Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
got your sculpting stuff.
Why are you laughing? That includes you too!
I know.
Excluding Rentaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement. Is the mastermind of this killing game? The person who's making us endure all these terrible things?
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low. I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
She'll just admit to it even though it wasn't
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious?
Why Maki?
Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, that's fair, but...
Stop being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
What are you talking about?
Oh my
There's no
goodness.
way I'm the
Oh
culprit.
man,
That
that artwork.
The individual teeth is terrifying.
Yeah.
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
Yeah.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work.
I believe that.
I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake? We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's all right, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
Why does he keep saying that?
You can do this, right?
You can do it.
Can you do it?
Do it?
Listen to everyone's statements? That's right. I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me.
What is happening?
Don't thrust the blame onto me! You degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy.
She's not here right now.
I have an alibi.
Angie over here like, does anybody care what my alibi is?
Yeah.
I'm not the culprit, too.
Oh no! All three people are talking at once! Oh no, is this a new minigame?
Oh.
Everyone is clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic! In the courtroom! Not at the disco. Oh, that's right. It's time. You will now be thrown into a mass panic debate. Broop. Okay. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time.
Oh, man.
Lord. But remain calm. It's just like a non-stop debate, just 3 times as difficult.
Yeah.
You're just hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more clearly. Sort through everyone's opinions, find the lie or contradiction, and refute it. There hasn't been a Panic at the Disco for years, just the Brendan Urie show. Nice.
Oh.
You can also use V-counter, so if you're confident, give that a shot. Sorry to take up your time. Thanks for being a sport about it. Oh lord, here we go. What am I...
Shiva and Shuichi library event.
I
Keep
have
it
an
down.
alibi. A little bit suspicious.
Truth.
I would never punch a poker
What about the guy who always watching
You have to click on one to focus in on it.
I would never do something so dishonorable.
Punching's permitted in Aikido?
I mean, it's slightly louder, but not that much.
Neo Aikido even uses wooden
I thought you were supposed to click.
Like
Oh, alright.
None of us there could have killed him.
Yeah, no, I don't click.
Oh, okay. There wasn't a thing to click on one to focus in on it.
I thought you would just have to like hover over it to make
Oh.
it louder, and it is slightly louder when you hover over one or the other. Very slightly.
Wow, this is something else I just wanted to focus on.
I only saw one statement that was shootable, but I wasn't actually paying attention to what was said.
Yeah, I mean,
Did you happen to catch what the statement was that we had to contradict?
no. I was just thinking about how I was still hearing
Everybody talk.
everyone's arguing at the same time and not really hearing a specific one.
Okay. All the different voices are confusing me, but Kaito's statement was suspicious, right? Be fine as long as I stay calm and listen for everyone's unique voice.
I'll prove my innocence to you guys.
A little bit suspicious.
Okay. Yeah, it's not clicking.
What about the guy who wanted us all in the basement?
A true Aikido master
What?
would never do something
Are you
so
talking about
dishonorable.
me?
Okay, so it's something to do
We were
with
having a strategy meeting together, remember?
Rantaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Oh, he's the only one who left. No, that's not true.
None of us there could have killed him.
I was the only one who left in the middle of it.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, that's not true. Gonta left
Gonto was in the AV.
in the AV room, and that
I
was
mean, he left at the beginning. Like he didn't even start participating in it.
Yeah, I think that was from Maki's account. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I would like to listen to the other two arguments just to hear them, but I don't know if we have the time or not.
Yeah, I mean, the other two arguments aren't important.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, yeah, Rentaro left to go to the bathroom after Kaito and Tenko went to get Rentaro. Yeah, so it's Maki's account is the,
I would never punch a foe from behind. A true Aikido master would never do something so dishonorable.
We were having a strategy meeting together, remember?
Okay, so
Rantaro's the only one who left in the middle of it. Robot? Like
so the light shows up on them when you've got them highlighted correctly.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I still hear them all at the same time.
I know. I agree. It's
Wait a
not
minute,
that
Kaito.
clear.
Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rantaro? That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
I left before it started.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec. Idiot!
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes. Gonta watched Bug Movie.
Which movie
to
did you
fill
watch?
Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
I think he's calling Monokuma a bug.
Oh, come on! How is looking at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
But why did
I
you
love
lock
that.
the door?
Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta. Why?
Because you were by yourself.
Because you don't have an alibi.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
He's too pure.
Yeah.
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
Because Gonta is gentleman.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
You got this.
Yeah.
Okay, Gonta will try. For everyone's sake.
Let's protect Gonta.
Fight, Gonta! Fight!
Angie. Gonta, get alibi. Who does Gonta need to pay to say Gonta not do it?
Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead!
This debate is getting loud and heated, but if I just focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind. Here we go. Yes, fight, some random user. Also, welcome to the stream!
Moving bookcase, card reader, dust, Rentara's belongings, bloody
Gonta
shot,
not
footfall.
culprit.
Oh, probably
'Cause
sliding
to
door.
leave
Yeah.
AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are.
Nope.
To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
Simple.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
Yeah, but
With
it's
that sliding door, you can quickly go in and out of the library.
No.
Then he got past the camera somehow and killed Rantaro.
Somehow.
That's settled.
Is not settled. Gonta not culprit.
Could Gonta have gone to the library from the AV room without anybody noticing? Could he really have done it?
Gonta not
Don't
culprit.
worry, Gonta, I got you. I'll shoot
'Cause
that sliding
to
door
leave
with my
AV
own
room-
sliding door.
Gonta must walk.
Game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
I hope we're not supposed to shoot the one that says Gonta, not culprit.
Got more than one
Well, I mean, he's
entrance,
not.
though.
We're not contradicting that
There should have been a door
that he's
facing
not the
the hallway,
culprit.
too.
Yeah,
I assume.
The sliding door across.
You guys
from
supposed
the
to
rear
agree with
entrance,
him.
correct?
That was.
Yes.
That sliding door.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Break.
It's not possible to use the sliding door.
You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
Nice, Samigi.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack.
Facts.
The only part of your body that will be able to go through is your arm.
And there was
Ass
no
is
indication
crazy.
that the door
Agreed,
was
15k
There
diamond.
was dust on the track.
Also, hello. Welcome to the stream.
There was dust on the track.
Suspicion
The
thinking
dust.
up a sliding door is 0.
I see. So I made a mistake. How rare.
How rare.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
Dang.
Vicious little.
If Gonta couldn't use the
Got
sliding
her.
door, then in order to get to the library,
You'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
You guys.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
Oh, he's so happy.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet.
Oh, come on, Kirumi. Why?
My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility. Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit? There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
The bookcase is in the way.
Yeah.
From the AV room? How?
Oh! I didn't know that was a possibility.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room,
Hi,
but
Solstice.
also
Welcome.
Hello, Solstice. Hope you're doing good.
appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Whoa! Perfect! But wait, then how did Gonta kill him? Well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
You have no idea what's going on.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. The
Oh.
sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library.
Right.
Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
But how though?
But how? This actually looks very similar to my little drawing that I've got here.
Yeah, it was very close to it.
It's close.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm so proud of my
In order
drawing
to take
skills.
place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
Particular item. There's a particular item in the AV room?
Particular? What did she say?
I mean, what kind of item
How would
do
you-
you need in the
You
AV
could
room?
you could open the rear door to the library from the AV room with a particular item?
You cannot... I mean, like, they said the arm was already able to fit through the sliding door. But, so why do you need an item now?
To open the door to the library.
Oh,
Because that would have been close.
Well, I thought they were just gonna use the thing that Rentaro opened that...
I thought they were
because
gonna say he
entered-
forgot to close it.
He entered through the rear door.
Yeah, I thought they were just gonna be like, he left it open when he went through, but
Yeah.
they're not going that angle. Okay.
Like, the photos showed he...
A particular item in the AV room?
Oh, you got 30 seconds. 25 seconds to choose what item could you use to open the...
Well, not the couches, not the speaker, not this, not the books, not... That's not... The screen?
Man. What?
I get it.
The screen's the only thing that's, like, large
Is
enough to
it
read.
the projector screen?
Yeah. apparently.
That is correct.
Yeah,
You can make a
if you
long
fold it.
pull if you roll up the sleeve.
Oh, that's the roll up.
Yeah,
That's the roll up one.
that's the only thing that made sense. I'm like, everything else is either too heavy or too, like, not the right
That's
size.
whack.
That is kind of whack.
Yeah, like, there's no grip on it.
I thought I was reaching, but I think Kirumi is reaching even more.
That's whack.
It would be
That's like
possible
big
to reach
brain.
the library door with it.
That's too much. That's too much. You're doing too much.
What the
Use
heck?
the rolled up screen to reach the library's rear door.
Yeah.
Then you can open it.
It wouldn't
The
stay in
screen
there
itself
long
is
enough.
quite heavy,
If
but that would not have been a problem for Gonta.
Yeah, no problem for Gonta.
Gonta, no, you're not supposed to agree with this.
So am I. How honest.
Is it that long?
If you open the library door, the camera would take your picture.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Actually, you have to run past
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rantaro when he
The
was
sliding
still
door
in
is
the
in the way.
Yeah, the opening bookcase would have been in the path. If Gonta killed Rentaro in the library while he was still in the AV room, then...
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball?
I did think about this.
Wait, I say!
Wait, I say!
Something so crazy, like throw a... Wait, that's actually not crazy at all! Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal!
I hate this face so much.
I know, the one they
The
designed.
act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rentaro's body was across from the AV room sliding door as well. As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to pick the victim.
That's quite the distance, though.
Wait, are they just gonna ignore the sliding door
And that
being
shot
in the way?
put ball was pretty heavy.
How do you know that, Kaede? Hmm?
Well, because she did pick up one back in the warehouse.
Did you forget
That's true,
already?
that's true.
Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover. It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yes.
Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
So why are you commenting, Kibo?
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
Yes.
You're too honest, Gonta.
Sweet Gonta.
This is everybody like taking her word about her condition.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just like so easily, like,
Yeah,
alright,
yeah.
and we're moving on.
We're moving on. It's like, can we believe what she's saying is true?
Exactly.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
No, he's not.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect! Gonta telling truth!
Wouldn't hurt
Gentlemen
a
never
fly.
tell lies!
Wouldn't hurt a fly.
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence,
We haven't really discussed everybody else. Let's just finish it up now.
If everyone is wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. I can't let that happen. I need to do my best to guide everyone to the right answer. Spin. Give me that bookcase. Give me that bookcase. Yeah, give me that
This
bookcase.
is so stupid.
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit.
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
Honest.
Typical degenerate male excuse.
Rentaro's corpse and the AV room door do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
Yeah,
That's the
oh, man.
one. That's the
If one opens the
one.
back door of the library, one could throw a shot and strike true.
No way the average person could make that shot. But with superhuman strength like Gonta's, it's a different story.
Afterward, to close the
Okay,
door
no
to
worries,
the lab,
Alex. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for popping
the
in,
moved up
Alex.
projector screen again.
See? That's all there is to it.
Is this what we're going with? No, this doesn't sound right. Actually, the situation at the library was different than what everyone remembers. Everyone's on the wrong track. I need to guide them to the right answer. If I don't, we'll never expose the mastermind.
So we agree.
AV room door. Do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room. Because there was an obstacle between Rentaro and Gonta. Obstacle.
Oh? The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
Whoa.
Whoa, Vic. What are we supposed to? Are we supposed to use something to confirm?
The picture. Where's the picture?
Yeah.
This one.
I get it.
Got it.
Got it. Get it.
Good.
It's in this picture. Here, look.
Wait, no, I didn't use
These
that
two
one.
pictures are facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely
See,
open here.
somebody could
and
have
then it
been like
closes
right
automatically.
there.
On the other side of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
blocking-
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself.
See, like you don't see the security sensor up
Yeah.
there that Shuichi placed.
You're right.
Before
You're
Rantaro
right.
was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
It went through the bookcase.
yeah, blasted a hole through the
I
bookcase.
see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory then.
Ha 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 ha. Very funny.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
How much involvement this guy has? Like he's like a director of the trial. Like
Yeah.
he's-
He is very involved. This is
yeah,
true.
yeah.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
What?
Sorry.
yeah.
Don't be sorry, Gonta.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
That's not. No.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
Nah, I was on the same track as you, Karumi, and then I realized it couldn't be possible.
No, going to understand. Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
Wow. Somebody take a picture. She actually said something positive.
Compliment?
Yeah.
I
Impossible.
hate this sentimental crap.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
It's nice.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
It's only the first trial
It's
too.
evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
Okay.
I'm jonesing for relief. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon.
Dragon.
It's good that Gonta's in the clear.
And, like,
but don't
moving
break out
on.
confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still
one's
don't
really
even
talked
know how
about me.
Rantaro died.
No one's talked about me.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
All right, everybody pick up the ball.
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
From the warehouse.
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information.
What do you think a shot football could have?
And what's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
Shuichi, speak up. Shuichi! Take your hand away from your mouth and say something.
Ah! How do me find this darn culprit now.
He know the painful thing is like he's got suspicions and he's not saying them. Shuichi.
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right?
Doesn't matter. Be a man anyway.
Or if they're even human.
Are you referring to me?
Oh no! Poor Kibo.
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Clues.
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
I saw him doing your nails, Kaede. Maybe it was you.
Yes. But are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct.
Okay.
Huh? I didn't hear anything.
What does Atua got to say?
Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua. Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
If you're gonna say the vent, no, I stacked the books, okay?
Yeah.
What?
Are you serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
Brother.
Brother?
Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
Brother? A way for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible?
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yah-ha-ha-ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident!
If you got stacked books, give it to me.
Pod Reader Dust Library Vent, Classroom
The
Vent.
culprit was hiding in the library the whole time.
Library Vent or
Before
Classroom
Kaede and
Vent?
Shuichi even placed the
Man,
cameras.
which one do you use? It's both pretty similar.
Let's see what they have to say.
Inside the hidden door.
Inside the hidden door.
So you're saying the culprit was lying in wait there?
If that's true,
inside
the suspects
secret lab
are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
The only ones who didn't go to the dining hall or basement are
Okichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right?
Yeah.
I knew the culprit was a male.
Yah-ha-ha! Behold Atua's divine logic.
Okay, so she's saying that
they came out through the door.
Through the hidden door.
The hidden door. That when the sliding bookcase moves.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with the vents. It's probably the pictures?
Well, because we had placed the
Yeah,
sensors.
because everybody came through the front door. So like we had
Except
pictures.
for Rentaro, he came through the rear door.
Correct, but she's saying like the culprit came through the hidden door, but we have a picture of everybody coming through the front door.
Yeah.
I think that's the contradiction. Is like, well, no, because everybody came through the front door.
Yeah.
I've never had to debate a god before. I can tell there's a contradiction, but I don't Angie. I don't Angie.
But I don't think Angie's noticed it
Yeah,
yet.
I don't think there's a think in there somewhere. Angie's noticed it yet.
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time.
Yeah, I think front entrance
Before
photos.
Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door.
Oh, it's not that.
Really? So it's not the front. What do you mean? The mastermind should know about the hidden door, right? I think it would be easy for them to ambush someone from there. I screwed up. I need to think it over again.
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time.
Oh, the dust.
Kaede and
The dust. It's the dust. I'm dumb. It's the dust.
Where would they have hidden?
I didn't get a chance to look at all the
Inside
photos.
the hidden door.
No, that's wrong. I was wrong first. But it's the dust. It all comes back to dust.
Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
At the same time, who's to say that there isn't a second way to wherever the room is that door goes to?
Exactly.
Right? You're assuming a lot, that there's not like another way to that room to the door.
Yeah.
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
Huh? The dust is still there?
Oh yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm referring to this case. They think this is the only door in the room that leads out.
Yeah, but remember that hidden room in Danganronpa 1 that was in the bathroom?
Yes.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Like that had two doors.
Yes, it had 2 ways in.
2 ways in. So I'm like, why can't there just be like the same thing with this?
Yeah. Sure, it's just, they think there might be a second one in the library room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. It looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted.
The fog is lifted? And at last I see the light.
Still got ways to go.
Oh no, is this that like sword thing? Oh, I hate the sword one so much.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set.
Yeah, Dan, I'm like, would they do the same trick twice? I don't know, but it has been done before. There's pre-established evidence that this has happened before.
You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
It seems you've been contradicted. Doesn't feel so great when it happens to you, huh? When this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. What's a Rebuttal Showdown? For now, let's explain the controls. Oh god, it is. There's the blade.
Yep.
Okay. In this mode, you counter the other person's claim and argue against it. Move your truth blade with movements with the mouse. The mouse movements. And line it with your opponent's claims. Oh, that's different. Before I just had to go either left to right or up and down.
Yeah.
So now I have an actual blade that I have to control. Oh, good lord. I don't like that.
No.
Left click. Are you sure it's left click and not right click? Let's see. Normal slash is left click. Truth blade slash is right click. Okay, so they made the truth blade and the truth bullet's the same button. That's good.
Okay.
Concentrate is E? Why E? Okay. Left click to perform a regular cut in the direction the blade is pointing. Right click to cut with the truth blade. Actually, I need to use the washer before I do this. I'm anxious about this mini game.
You already lost the heart, dude.
I already did.
You wasted it.
I wasted it.
No
Soiled it.
No S rank for you. I like how we haven't actually pointed any fingers at anyone in particular of being the one who killed Rentaro, but we're having an argument now just about if somebody could have exited out of the out of that hidden door or not. Welcome back. I was just saying how I find it hilarious how we're not actually pointing a finger at anybody in particular.
Yes.
But we're now just arguing if somebody actually could have exited out of that door or not.
You're right.
No. In these photos, do you see the door open?
You're totally right. Like, why are we arguing about this?
Yeah.
No one's actually had the finger pointed at them, and we're like, could they have hidden in the door?
No, forget about the dust.
Forget about
Shuichi's claim about the dust. I don't give a crap about that.
It doesn't matter. Don't worry about the dust.
They could have just put the dust. Yeah. I don't care where he thinks the dust is when he puts it on there.
Agreed. Okay, so left click, normal, cut. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades.
Yeah.
Use regular cuts on your
Bullets and
opponent's
blades.
words, but when a weak spot appears, slash it with a truth blade strike.
Yeah, the other time you had to just slash, and then when you got that statement, then you use the bullet.
Yes.
Shoot at it.
Yep.
But this time it's just a truth blade.
Yeah, I think they called it truth blade in 2 as well. I think.
Yeah,
I mean, it works the same.
I remember you had to use a cylinder gun.
Oh, maybe.
You had to switch and then shoot it. That's how I remember it anyway. So like once you got to the last statement.
Yeah, I
'cause
thought
if you
it
didn't
was.
shoot it on time, then you had to go right back to the slash again. And
Exactly.
So you could shoot it.
Yeah. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. The unfortunate thing with this minigame is you can't like let them finish their lines. You have to just cut through it as they talk, because otherwise you're just...
You're gonna get backed into a corner.
Yeah, and then you lose health and blah.
Yeah.
What's neat is, if you cut through multiple words at once, you get a time bonus. Hooray!
Whoa.
2 at a time gets you 2 seconds. 3 is 3. The more you can cut down together, the better. Watch the position of your opponent's claim closely and slice as many as you can. By doing that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. When the mood of the argument is in your favor, the debate will progress. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew toward their advantage. And then you'll have to deal with loss of progress. If you and your opponent's arguments are even, a blade lock will... Oh, right. I forgot you gotta, like...
Smash the button so much.
I wonder if it's, like, click, or what the button is. Okay, left click. Okay. When that happens, left click as fast as you can to push them off. Isn't slicing and dicing opinions with a true sword the bee's knees? What? Not really. Well, you shouldn't knock it before you try it. You can also agree, so if blah 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 blah.
Oh man. Blah 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 blah.
What a great tutorial. Blah 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 blah.
Agree.
Agree. Thanks for your time. Back to the program. Alright, give me this delay so I can see what's going on here. This music, though.
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over.
You got back.
Okay.
Since the culprit was there before the cameras were flipped, they could have been hiding there, you know? They took out Rantaro, then took off.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
So we gotta see what the thing is.
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in.
Oh.
Yeah, that has to do with
Join everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Rejoin everyone, okay. So it'd be the front entrance photos? Yeah, front entrance
Yeah,
photos.
that would have to be the front entrance photos.
Okay.
They all came in from the front.
I'm starting to see the holes in Ryoma's argument.
Now, Ghost is claiming that there isn't a second exit somewhere else
I know.
in the facility.
I know.
So they can just re-enter the room through the front.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that 100%.
Yeah.
I have evidence I can present that will break down Ryoma's argument.
Not if they went back into hiding right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the bot, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
I'll cut your words.
I'll cut your words. Okay.
The culprit met him
Ironically,
inside the library?
that
doesn't
minigame
seem
is
possible, though.
actually easier now than it was in 2.
Yeah.
Like, because now you don't have to worry about like cutting against at a certain angle.
Yeah.
You can just
you can control
cut.
it
As long as
when
you're actually online with it, you can just cut it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I like that. That's actually better.
Yeah.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door,
If you enhance these pictures, you will see.
this is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream. And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement. You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it?
Dang.
I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
Yes.
Shuichi, get your head in the game!
Oh, man.
Wee woo. Is Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet.
Hello?
Is he worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Almost like they were invisible. Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible.
Kaede's just so pretty, okay? Leave him be.
My upper half, to be specific. That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
Kinda.
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there.
Impossible.
But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
Conta's like so upset.
He just has a crush. It's fine. Alright. That's right. We have evidence that proves that would have been impossible. Oh boy. Where's...
1 minute.
Stacked books.
Yeah.
I get it.
I got it.
When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent.
Ta-da!
If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Maybe... divine intervention?
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken a picture.
Kiba looks so done. Girl?
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
I mean, okay, but they would have had to have known how long the camera intervals were.
Yeah.
Huh? Intervals?
I was thinking about that.
What is that?
What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos. I know. Beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
Mew, what's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're
It's like,
asking me.
if I was the killer, I didn't even know about this.
I didn't know about the intervals, and I asked you for the cameras.
Yeah.
After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
30 seconds is quite a bit of time, actually.
30 seconds.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
Shuichi told you earlier, Kaede.
Wait, so you're saying that...
I told your little baby boy to wait after I gave you the remodeled camera.
Your little baby boy. Stop.
Like, so... when the second photo was taken with Rentaro, that was like 30 seconds later?
Correct.
That's like way too long.
That's a long time. I was picturing like 5 to 10 seconds. 30 seconds? Man, you can get a lot done in 30 seconds. You can kill a man in 30 seconds.
I know, but like, why did it take so long to go to the camera?
Maybe he was, well, remember how taped it was? He was probably trying to like get it off, but it was like too taped.
Okay, so then...
So him being there is fine, but I was just like...
But I mean, he seemed like he was just reaching his hand out to look at the camera, and just then...
Maybe it took him 30 seconds to see the camera? I don't know.
Huh.
He also had to take out his monopad. I don't know.
What?
What? And my weekend has been good, Viviana. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Shuichi?
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
You're lying! I was there when you told us! Shuichi!
How could you forget to tell me?
How could you be so blonde in this moment?
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter.
So, what do you think? Like, Shuichi himself didn't know about it?
No, he did. He told us. He's lying now about like, oh, I forgot to tell you, I guess.
Wait, he told us about the 30-second interval?
He told us that there was a time delay. He didn't specify it was 30 seconds, but he said, Miyu explained that she set up a system where the camera will roll. But there's a delay until the next picture can be taken. I was picturing like 5 to 10 seconds. I didn't realize it was 30 seconds.
Yeah.
He didn't specify it was 30 seconds, but he did tell us that there were intervals between shots.
I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry. I forgot. What a pitiful excuse.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
I'm with you, Kokichi.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaiidiot and Puichi place go off when they pick up movement. From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
There you go.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals? Now, who was it again?
Shuichi.
Oh. It looks kid kill. See, Shuichi, is what happens when you lie.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Shuichi.
Hey, what gives, Shuichi?
Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
Dang.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
If everyone gets this wrong, the person you're trying to protect also dies, by the way, Shuichi.
Don't
Yeah,
tell
I'm
me
a bit
you're gonna
confused
plead
by
the
that.
fifth now.
Oh
Unless they
man,
still
this is
claim
getting
it.
good. Entertain me, peasants.
Entertain me, peasants.
I mean, that person could have left and not have had this trial to begin with.
It's true, it's true. No way. Shuichi can't be the culprit. That's definitely wrong. There's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi is the culprit. That's definitely not possible. Intermission! We made it to intermission. It only took an hour. Yes. Let me save. Do 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 do. Intermission.
Well now.
Wow! The trial is racing toward its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously I know, because I know everything.
What? Know everything?
Who's Monotaro again?
I guess it's the top guy.
Okay.
No, everything!
Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood.
Oh, it's the robot.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors.
Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It is obvious, right? Right? You guys?
You sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. Monokuma, you've lied before.
Yeah.
So, trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. I don't trust that there. As far as I can throw him. Alright, resume.
I still want to know how the second photo was taken of Rentaro.
Yes.
It's making me nervous.
Hopefully we'll get that.
I
Yeah.
know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Sounds so different here.
I know. You. I'm still having a heart attack over here.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible! Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout.
Well...
He left.
When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro? Were you really together the whole time?
Really?
Huh? What do you mean? I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time. Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm going to check out the basement.
I'll come with you.
No, you stay and keep watch, Kaede.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro.
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner. Or all our lives will be
Well,
lost.
we know what happened, right? Because Shuichi came back to us.
Correct.
And then the receiver went off.
Then yes.
Which is when Rentaro went to move the bookcase.
Correct.
So at that point, we were together at that point, which means he wouldn't have killed Rentaro.
Right, because when Rantaro set it off, he was back with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rentaro because the security sensor going off.
Yeah.
I get it.
I got it.
Oh, that was quick.
Security
No one
alarm
is this
didn't
long
ring until
argument.
after
I know.
Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede.
What is it, Kokichi?
Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was
Wow.
Shuichi, right?
That's terrifying,
Yes.
man. Then, yeah.
Yeah, like the thinking that he messed something up with the sensor to trigger afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, it was me.
I don't know, man. I don't know how you got to that sensor because you're not even the one who placed the sensor.
No, yeah. No.
Like, remember, like we just put the camera there with the flash.
Correct.
We turned on the flash.
We turned on the flash.
Yeah.
Then I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when Mastermind moves the bookcase.
Wait, Kaede's the one that even asks about if it has a flash.
I know.
Just
I know.
like-
Does it have a flash option? Oh, good. Excellent.
It's like, yeah, but I turned them off. It's like,
I'll just turn it back on.
what, Shuichi? He turned that one on.
Yeah, sure.
Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras near each door.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What
Why
about
was
it?
it turned off?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
Why?
Shuichi, say something!
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time.
That's impossible! We have pictures!
And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see. Sneaky little fucker.
Uh-huh. He really is like saying nothing in his defense at all. No! At this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something.
So, yeah, okay.
I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. So, I gotta do something! Oh, white noise time. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Okay, is this left click now? Silencer is left click. Okay, cool. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. You can use the silencer with left click to shoot down the white noise. Now, why would you do that? Because not only does that make it easier to shoot the right weak spots, you will also get additional time. What a great deal! Use it to your heart's content. Thank you for the opportunity. Alright, what bullets we got? He's in the middle!
Oh man!
Shuichi!
Steve on Shuichi, fun entrance, rare
The
entrance.
security sensor was armed, but
I feel it's gotta be
the moving
receiver.
bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Can we look through the bullets?
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole.
I don't wanna do the thing where we like I didn't see the other ones. So
Yeah.
I don't know which ones they're offering.
Okay, let's go through them quick. So there's the receiver, front
The
entrance
sound
photos,
Kaede
rear
heard
entrance
came
photos,
from
hidden door photos.
the sensor when
Lookout
Shuichi
classroom.
secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
Could be the
So when
lookout
Kaede
classroom?
heard the sensor go off,
Maybe?
she figured
What about the
someone had
lookout?
tried to move
I
the
don't know.
bookcase.
I gotta listen to it all again.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Say something! Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. That's right. And I should have evidence that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. He couldn't have had the sensor on him.
The sensor on him specifically. Man, that's weird. How do you have that on you? It's like a big thing.
Is it... Okay, let's see what the...
I'm trying to see what they're trying. I'm
Yeah.
trying to understand what they're trying to argue here.
For sure. I'm
because
with you.
like
The
photos
security
were
sensor
taken
was
of.
armed, but
Sensor was
the
armed.
moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Moving bookcase.
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
Oh
So when
man.
Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Yes? What,
So
what do you got for me?
So what's that guy's name? The guy with the long hair.
Kyo?
Kyo.
Yeah.
And there's too many names. Kibo and then
I know.
Kyo.
I know. There's a lot of
So
K's.
Kyo is saying that like his one is the one we're supposed to argue against. Is that it?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Kokichi, because his has the words obstructing the thing.
okay.
Usually when that happens, that gives you a clue that that's the one you have to contradict.
So what statement did he make?
He said, I can't remember exactly what he said.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, it's right at the beginning, so let's listen to it one more time.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
The moving bookcase.
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
Bookcase isn't what
The
triggered
sound Kaede heard came from
it.
the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
Well, there is the hidden door photos. Maybe it's
So when
that.
Kaede heard the
Because
sensor
it
go
proves
off,
that the bookcase
figured
was what
someone had
triggered
tried
it.
to move the
Yeah.
bookcase.
I think that's what it is.
Well, the camera is connected to the sensor.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, that's what the claim was.
Yeah.
The security sensor was
I
armed.
might have to concentrate for
The
this.
moving book.
Yes. Yes.
No, that's wrong.
I got it. I got it. It took me 5 tries, but I got there eventually. And then he moves back.
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture.
That's literally the song that's been playing in my head, Samantha. Every time I see it say something, I'm giving up on you.
We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Ta-da!
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see...
Yeah?
I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't have that far ahead.
Kokichi!
You're giving up that easily?
She's got individual teeth as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake. Big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start.
No, I was taking it. Didn't argue my point.
Oh.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute.
Wait just a minute.
The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this?
Okay.
The security sensor was set up on
Power
the
supply?
bookshelf,
Okay.
and Shuichi had its receiver.
Like everybody knows what a security sensor
Shuichi
is.
turned the receiver off.
How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rentaro moved the bookcase.
Okay, I mean, that's fair.
Then, when
Is there a
Shuichi
turn
says
off
he's gonna
feature
check
on
the
the
basement,
receiver?
he
Yeah,
actually
oh yeah,
goes
you
to
can
the
turn it off.
library.
He turned it off, I think, when we started going down to the
Oh yeah, he did say he turned it off afterwards.
Yeah.
And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
There's not enough time for all that.
I see. Then he caused the receiver
That's
to go
30
off in
seconds,
front of
man.
Kaede to
Yeah,
check.
it's not 3 minutes, it's 30 seconds.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi
Holy
knew
crap,
about
man.
the
Like,
universe.
that's 30 seconds to kill him and get up there and move the security sensor.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit?
Wait!
Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Oh my goodness, I just want to shake him.
Yeah.
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
And then we'll all die.
Yeah.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn
What's that
yourself
sound?
Was that a 2? Ugh.
Yeah.
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit. But even so... I'm just dying over here.
How come... What was the reason that we ran into 2 of the other people that were down there when we went down there afterwards?
I forget. That was last week, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
They went out to do something. I don't know if they were going to find Rentaro or what. I can't...
it was a bit confusing.
I know they told us, but
Yeah.
I cannot remember why they left the library.
They
Game room.
They actually left the game room at
They
that
left the
point.
game room together.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I've completely forgotten. Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if that means I have to lie to do it! Did you hear that?
Lie?
A lie?
A lie?
Perjury? In my courtroom? Now, I know that sounds crazy. Telling a lie in a class trial? Controversial gameplay edition time. Okay. Lying. But sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't
Hey, man.
worry.
Hey man, if you have to lie to save everyone, then
Then do it.
Yeah. Like everyone's under the thing about he can kill this guy and grab that receiver and leave in the span of 30 seconds. Okay.
It's possible.
Yeah.
You try and do it in 30 seconds. See what happens.
You have to move that ladder
Yes.
all the way back
I know.
to that moving bookcase that is moved.
Yep.
Climb up there
Yeah. Do it.
and grab it.
And then put the book the stairs.
You know what's important that no one's bringing up too is the fact that like we never actually got ourselves the amount of time when the bookcase is moved when it moves back.
What do you mean?
Like the moving bookcase, like
Yeah.
it automatically moves back after a certain amount of time
Correct.
passes.
Correct. Yeah.
So the game never tells us how long that is.
That's true. We just know that it's after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. We don't know how long the
which,
bookcase was
which,
open for.
Yeah, which would have helped in the whole argument here.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, for sure.
It's like, this could not have happened because blah blah blah. The bookcase moved back as soon as we entered the room.
Right. So
And-
that means that somebody had to be like near it within 10 seconds of it closing or something.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. There are no lies in this tutorial.
Because if we're taking the photo of Rentaro opening the bookcase,
Mm.
and that's where the photo was taken, then of course by the time that we went down and entered the room, the library, the bookcase had moved back then.
Yep.
Yeah, so... I guess it's like a minute or two, right? Like, then it moves back? Is that how it goes? I guess that's how long it would have to have been.
Yeah, I honestly don't. I don't know if I don't know if the door has like a sensor to be like, you know, like when you have those automatic opening doors at like grocery stores, like they have like a certain range, and it's like, oh, if I don't detect anyone there after a few seconds, I just close the door.
Sure.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Yeah, that's the strange part, right? Because Rentaro died in the room when the bookcase was moved out, and then by the time that we entered the room, it just started moving back.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that no one's really arguing about that part of.
I know.
But
I think everyone kind of forgot that the door was closing right when we got there.
Yeah, everyone seems to have forgotten all about that. Yeah. Which had to imply. No wait, Shuichi, he moved the bookcase again. After you had killed him in that 30-second interval.
Yeah. That's also a good point.
Yeah,
like, there was no room for that either. Yeah. No, good point about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So there'll be times where you have to lie. Okay, how will I know when I have to lie? I mean, this one is obvious, but for future trials, how will I know, like, it's time to lie?
See, that would blow, like, the whole case apart against Shuichi because of the fact that in that 30-second interval of the camera photo being taken of Rentaro entering the rear door, then we just need to know the time of how long it takes for that moving bookcase to move back.
Okay.
You know, for it to move back into the against the wall. And so that would give us a time frame of in that 30 seconds of when Rentaro entered and moved the bookcase. You know, we would extrapolate by the time that we entered the room afterwards, along with the other two people that joined us.
Yeah.
The bookcase was moving back into its spot then.
Don't forget that the camera that took the picture of Rentaro entering the room and the camera that took the picture of him opening the bookcase are two different cameras with two different sensors. So the 30 seconds wouldn't apply to that because they're on two different cameras.
You're saying that only the one that's the security sensor for the moving bookcase is the one that had 30-second intervals?
No, they all have 30 seconds, but two different cameras took two different pictures. So the one that's pointed at the back door is a different camera than the one that's taking a picture of the moving bookcase door.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, keep that in mind. Like the 30 seconds wouldn't apply between the two cameras. It's just for that camera specifically.
Yeah, for that camera, yeah. And there was two photos taken.
And there was two photos taken, correct, yeah.
Of that one.
Yeah.
For the moving bookcase.
For the moving bookcase, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. What's actually really impressive is it took more than 30 seconds.
Which also blows the case apart because if two photos were taken of that moving bookcase, which were 30-second intervals.
Yeah.
There would have had to have been a 30-second, like another photo taken of the rear entrance by that point. Like,
well, somebody left through there, but that's another camera.
Yeah, but the 30 seconds would have been up by then, right?
Well, like, hold on. I'll use my...
Okay.
I'll use my... Wait. I got
we can just continue.
Wait. I got my drawing.
Yeah.
I got my bookcases. I think this is... Okay, so there is this sensor is connected to this camera, and then I can't remember where the other camera was, but let's say it was like here.
Yeah, I remember the camera pointing at the rear entrance door.
Yeah. So this would be like 30 seconds, but it's only contained to this camera.
Yeah.
This one is on its own timer.
Yeah,
so,
they're saying he killed Rentaro after Rentaro entered through the rear entrance still, right?
Yeah, correct. So then he went through, and then so I took a picture, and then it didn't take another picture after that. There was only like the one.
Yes.
So then this one took a picture when he was here, and then 30 seconds later took another picture when he was here.
Yes.
And then that was it.
Yes.
So
I mean, so their argument though was that Shuichi had to have followed him after he had his picture taken.
yeah, so he would have had to go in like during the 30-second interval, and then again within like 2 30-second intervals.
Yeah, and
but then
at that point
leave without another picture being taken, which is impossible.
Which is impossible for that to have happened.
Yeah, I'm just
but now the game's telling us you have to lie to win this thing,
You
okay?
have to lie.
You have to win now.
It's the tissue
like,
box
all you have to say is, look, I have 2 photos of the rear entrance camera.
Yeah.
Sorry, the moving bookcase camera, taking photos at 30-second intervals, and you're telling me that Shuichi killed him in that minute.
Yeah, please go and demonstrate for me how you can do that in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, so in order to do a lie, I need to hold the truth bullet.
It's so complicated I can't even properly explain it in proper terms.
It's like I can see it so clearly in my mind, but I cannot elaborate. Like, I need the words. Okay, so from here on out, there will be times in a debate you have to lie. Good luck. Before you had to refute the lies, but now you'll have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? Here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like normal non-stop debates, but when you hold right-click, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Releasing the right mouse button will shoot the lie bullet. Okay. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement, okay, so you can argue or agree with a lie bullet, it will become a perjury, a statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. Okay, so like don't hold it for super long, because it'll just drain your influence. Okay. So Kokichi isn't the ultimate liar, we are!
I know, right?
Dun dun dun!
Like, look at us, we already blew the argument apart without needing to tell a lie.
I know, we just told the truth!
We don't need this.
We don't need this.
I wish they gave you 2 different options to choose from.
Yeah.
Like, you want to lie or do you want to tell the truth?
But if you miss with your lie bullet, you will take damage, so be careful. Also, I've heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. What the heck is that?
The heck?
I can't continue. Let's just say that only those who lie well will be able to find it. What the... Are you saying like there's alternate ways to get through these trials now? You can lie or you can tell the truth?
Yeah, I know. Like, what the... Yeah, I mean the back, is that referring to the 2 photos?
No, I don't think so.
The 2 photos of the moving bookcase, 30-second intervals.
I don't think it's that literal. Oh, that'd be funny though. That's interesting though.
Taro was still alive in those 30-second intervals.
Thank you, Munchley! Alright, what am I lying about? Everyone's moving around.
Monokuma File 1, moving bookcase,
Let's go
cod
over
weeded
the
dust.
case one more time.
The security sensor was
Receiver
placed on
on
the moving
Shuichi.
bookcase.
Probably.
Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be to Atua! We've solved this case!
The eyes. The basis for their suspicion is that Shuichi had the receiver for the security sensor. If I can argue against that, everything should be okay. I have to retake control. I have to tell a lie. So we can get closer to the truth.
Let's go over the case one
So
more
if
time.
I hold this...
I just don't know what kind of lie I'm
Security
reading.
sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
Yeah. Ah! From a certain point of view!
Yeah.
Present false evidence! I just lied that I had the receiver.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
This is wild.
Forgot?
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, I'm
So
with you.
that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
This is what happens when you don't say anything, Shuichi!
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
We all know a lie will set you free. Oh wait. That's not how the saying goes.
Kaede?
Of course. Come on, would I lie to you guys?
Do I look like Kokichi? No.
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Yeah,
Or
right,
perhaps
Shuichi?
You wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
You got this mixed up.
Huh?
Oh, what?
I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
It's even worse.
Less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love.
See, it's love. It's true love.
Doing anything. Everyone felt that way before.
Oh no.
I love that shot. Him against the window.
I most certainly have at least.
Why do I know he's talking about sister?
How creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, I ship them.
Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied.
Shut up, Kokichi. Nobody asked you.
A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies.
yeah, he's a talented liar.
He's the ultimate liar.
Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede?
To believe?
To believe?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Classic.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
I love that we lied and it made a note.
I know. What was the point?
I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I think we're divided. I feel like everyone's divided half and half at this point.
I don't know if Atua agrees. Cause right now it's his nap time.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
Right?
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on.
Oh, now what?
Split? Did you just say split?
Like me?
You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
Belly button?
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
More phenomenal. What does that mean? I guess that it morphs, it changes? And Roberto, yes, you're in time. Welcome to the stream.
More phenomenal trial grounds?
More phenomenal?
Trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. Hope. Oh. I won't be able to save everyone. But I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. You're split down the middle.
Yeah.
At times like this, debate scrums are perfect. Excuse me?
So many mini games.
I know the other content creators who played this game hated the lying mechanic because they're like, oh, well, if we're introducing lying, then how's anyone going to take us seriously in any of the trial? I mean, that's true. It's an interesting concept, though.
Yeah. I mean, I would kind of like it if used in a different point of an argument because, like us, we already came up with the reasoning of how it couldn't be possible.
Yeah, right.
It's like Shuichi to kill him.
Like the lie wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
We could have just told the truth and got to the same outcome.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they are saying, like, you have the option, right? You can lie. Although they also said there's some points where you're going to have to lie to progress the trial going forward.
Yeah.
Which implies that, okay, at some point you're going to have to tell at least one lie in a trial. So, I agree. I don't like that you have to...
So, like, you think you could, in that argument, that you could have used something instead of lying?
I'm wondering. If you could, that would be neat. Because then I would feel better about it. Like, okay, then you're given the option. But if it's like, no, you have to lie at some point in each trial, then I don't like it as much.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm understanding it correctly, but...
True, yeah. I mean, yeah, it just depends on your character. But, like, yeah, it's just that if you're, like, locked, if you push against the wall...
Yeah, sure.
And you know.
And you're like, I know this isn't right, but I have like nothing else to like say, so I'm just gonna say blah.
I'm gonna just say blah now because I got nothing else. Then
but I know it's not right. Yeah. I just don't know what the reason is for why it's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Anyway, at times like this, debate scrums are perfect. What am I looking at? You hid what you knew about the camera interval, Shuichi.
What the heck?
Opposing subject keyword. Uh-huh.
You gotta put a word in there of what they're arguing.
Keyword is intervals. Oh, I see. So, like, both parties mentioned intervals in their statement.
Oh, yeah.
Confirm. Confirm? Okay. I know. That's the thing. It's called perjury. It's a crime to lie during a trial. But only if they find you out.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth?
Yeah.
And this is why the ones I watch played on a lower difficulty. Oh. For the lying or for the debate scrum, Dan? Let's see. Make a statement is right click.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna watch the
Okay. Do you need more water, by the way? I need more water.
Yeah, let me just...
Okay, yeah. You drink, I'll get water, Max will go to the washroom, and then I will continue learning the tutorial about this. Give me just a second.
Technically, we did have those.
Slightly open, and Da's recording. I didn't want to close the door because Max should be back very soon, so it's okay. So we got some ASMR GGG for a second, which mainly sounds like I've lost my voice, but that's okay. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Hello. Samantha. Whispery Molly. Okay, the door's closed
Everyone.
You're just like boom, 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 boom. Okay, so it was both the debate scrum and the overlapping non-stop debate are not on lower settings. How interesting. So there's entire minigame things that are not
affected by difficulty level?
like they don't even show up. So like this, if you played on easy, you wouldn't have this minigame. It just doesn't show up.
Really?
That is kind of interesting.
How does it how do we just skip over it?
Yeah, either they skip or they just do it as dialogue or something maybe instead. Interesting.
Man.
Strange. So Max made a good point when we left for 2 seconds. We have had lying in Danganronpa during a class trial already, which was the last trial, well, the second last trial of Persona 1. Persona.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Persona.
Alright, my worlds are colliding. Danganronpa 1, rather. The Danganronpa Persona crossover.
Okay. Yeah.
Where Makoto lied for Kyoko so that she wouldn't be the blackened. So we have had lying before. And I'm like, oh, that's a good point. So I can't really be that upset.
Yeah, it's like you get the option to not lie.
Right, and then she goes, and that's it. Or you lie, and then you go. Yeah. Okay, so in the debate scrum, you'll be split into 2 teams. Then you argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up, the subjects of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. That's how you make a good debate. Your side's subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Yes. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, use W and S. W and S, okay. Use W and S to find the same subject keyword. And right-click to argue the subject with the same keyword. If you and your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keyword will be revealed. So it said right-click, right? Right-click to argue the subject with the same keyword, okay. And when all the statements match up, you will enter the finale. Try to convince all your opponents at once. I feel like that's a little different though, because they knew something was faulty with the trial itself rather than actually trying to find a truth. That's true. That's true. The circumstances were different there. I do agree with that.
I mean, our character and Kyoko knew there was something wrong.
Yeah.
Didn't apply with the others.
That's true. The others were they were acting like it was a real trial.
Yeah. They didn't think anything was wrong with it, which means we had to lie to them so they could vote for us.
Yeah, that's also a good point. Yeah. Good point on that.
Yeah, I mean, that was Byakuya too. Like, he was full on.
Oh, Byakuya was so funny in the first game. He was like, what do you mean I'm wrong all the time? Rapidly
good
tap...
point, Zachary. Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Rapidly tap the key displayed on the screen to push your opponent's claim out. What do you mean push? Oh. Ah. Okay, well, I'm probably not gonna have an O, so what are my buttons gonna be? I guess we'll find out. Don't get pushed back! Push their claim out for a perfect refutation! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Oh boy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Split opinion. Whoa, cool.
Whoa! He's got that
Kingdom
key.
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts is life.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, well this is
flying
fancy.
now.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I like that even Rentaro's one is coming up with us.
Yes. Is Shuichi the culprit? Shuichi is the culprit. Shuichi isn't the culprit. Even Shuichi's on our side.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota.
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi. Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Nice.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
Thank you, Kibo!
Yeah.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it!
We'll know whether or not it's
I'll
a
go up
lie
against you,
when we
Cookie
talk
Cheese.
this through.
Crouch, fine.
Push. Miss. Oh.
Even though I matched our points to theirs, I couldn't push them back. Oh, I pressed S instead of D. Dang it! Once more. I'll do this as many times as it takes to persuade everyone. Okay, dang it.
Hey. D.
Ooh, thank you. Whew!
I knew it was gonna switch buttons.
I
at
didn't
some
know,
point.
now I know. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
You have to believe me.
Down to like
Shuichi
2.5
is not the culprit.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Whew.
If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens,
And we're back down on the ground
everyone
again.
will be
Oh, that's true.
I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Yeah.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Huh? You finally speak.
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth. I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
The picture.
The
picture?
Picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door just before the murder.
Yeah.
I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera. But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
Alright, we haven't talked about the Flash yet.
Yeah. No one's talked about the
Right.
That's true. But when did he notice it?
I forgot about the Flash.
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture.
Ta-da.
This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed. The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
I see. Shuichi, no!
Okay.
Why did you say
So
it like
stupid.
that? No! The reason why Rentaro noticed the camera was because of the camera flash!
I get it.
Because of the flash, right?
I'll get it back.
The Flash?
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
You can plainly see how bright it is.
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have. Remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera.
Ta-da!
This is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Whoa!
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
A mistake, maybe?
It's no mistake. There was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
I know this. There's only one reason the camera's flash was used.
To lure the mastermind closer.
I get it!
I got 3 hearts
The
again.
flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away.
Ooh.
And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera.
That's
But
30
the culprit
seconds.
didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey,
The door
Kaede?
closed?
Yeah, I'm like the door
The
closed.
door closed.
I'm like, but it
Wait.
was still open in that picture though.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make
Yeah,
any
yeah,
sense.
it's still open
What
there.
is it?
The door didn't close.
is something wrong? You've been acting kind of strange.
Yeah.
The door only closed after he was dead.
Right.
Strange.
And I'm like,
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
The door closing is what triggered that picture?
Okay, so like it was in the process of closing when that picture was taken. But then why was it closing when we got
It's starting to move there. Really?
Okay.
Yeah, we had to run. Wait.
Because he's still alive when the door is closing, but the door had just finished closing by the time we got down there, and he's dead?
That is very quick. If that's
It's
the
start.
case.
Okay. I have questions. I have questions about the timing of all that. Her face.
I know. I've known for a long time.
She's like, it was me. Sorry.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
was it?
No, yeah, like us right now, like we still don't know what she set up. like we see
I know.
the thing,
There's
but
this
we don't know.
phase.
We don't really know how the ball gets from where it does
I know.
to where it ends up.
Alright, Kaede, explain
like, even
how.
after this whole trial, you would think you would actually have that kind of figured out.
Sure. I have no. Maybe we're gonna get it right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Dots.
The culprit of this incident is...
Oh.
Oh,
They have numbers. That's fun.
yeah. Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Was I? Sheesh.
Well, this is as far as it goes.
My inner thoughts are now voiced as well.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, that's kind of cool though.
I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
From now
Yeah.
on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Oh, the pink border lines are fading away. That's so cool.
I know what you want me to do.
It's blue!
Oh.
That's so cool. It's cool, but
Max, I've got bad news for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to voice act the rest of the game.
Oh no.
I can't. I was just getting used to voice acting all the inner dialogue stuff too.
Yeah.
I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go ungranted.
Granted. Bullet shot.
Bullet shots. Shot through the heart and you're to blame. You give Blackens a bad name.
Kaede is the culprit.
Dang.
Huh?
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede?
Now she's not talking.
No, she's not talking.
You guys are the perfect couple.
Kaede? Wait! Did she really... Just kidding!
You thought you'd get a girl pro tag? Oh, nah, that's spin-off stuff. We had it for one glorious chapter, though.
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit? Shh, come on, guys. Like I could.
Guys, come on. Come on, guys.
When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot?
No.
My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Yeah.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Yep, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi?
What are you doing to this guy?
I don't know.
No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
It's all you.
I understand, Kaede. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you?
I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth. Even if it is frightening. I know you can do this.
You get to use the piano move.
I mean, I went inside at least.
Just inside.
If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping and let that be your strength. Let your friends be your power, Shuichi.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
His face.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, Shuichi explained also to us in the audience.
Yeah, how?
Yeah.
You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Where she used the shot put ball?
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys. Huh?
What? Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish. So, I can't back down. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth.
And now Max will do all the controls too.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm taking over.
The classroom.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom, standing watch with Shuichi.
You see?
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Wrong.
Rantaro was killed in the library.
Ow.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish. Through telepathy. I won't let her down. I will find the answer.
I have an alibi.
How'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
That's wrong!
That's wrong! Oh, we got Shuichi's. That's
wrong.
He just says that's wrong.
Instead of no,
used the
that's
shot
wrong.
put
Yeah.
at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up.
Hold
She have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor.
She rolled it.
She rolled it.
Wow, no,
She
this
rolled
is
the shot
insane.
from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
I'm skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot put ball? That's not
Nah.
possible.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. But I can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled the shot put ball to move it from the classroom to the library. I know this.
Oh god, it's time! Everybody, don't
we
freak
need to
out!
find the hidden Monokuma.
Okay. I can't save here. Crap.
Oh no.
Crap, it won't let me save. When you need to deduce a keyword, you will be thrown into Hangman's Gambit version 3.0. The objective is to select the letter orbs in the right order to create the keyword. Okay, I need you to help me find
What the word is? Oh, the Monokuma.
Monokuma.
How do you grab them?
I...
You have to write out Monokuma, or do you...
He's probably in one of the balls.
M-O-N-O.
M-O. I feel like the answer is vent. Judging by the letters and how many
Yeah.
is in the keyword.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume your it's time sent me right into Adland, so thanks for that. Anytime. Anytime you want to go to Adland, just let me know. The objective is to select the letter orbs in the right order to create the keyword. What's the stuff for this? Flash spot?
Flash.
Get letter orb is right click. Okay. Show hide question is F1. Escape is fast forward letter orbs. Okay. Flash spot. What is flash spot? Left click to activate the flash spot to read the illuminated letter. Oh, so it's all in darkness?
It's all in darkness. And
You
like-
gotta light up the area to see the orbies.
So one of them has to be Monokuma, but you have to light it up to see him.
I guess? I wonder how much. Okay, so we have like over 4 minutes. So we don't have to panic.
Yeah.
Let's just try to see if we can find Monokuma. While the letters are illuminated, you will not be able to actually select a letter orb. Okay, so you have to wait till it goes dark again. You have to remember where the letters are and then shoot it when it gets dark. Ooh, okay. So make sure you remember where they are and right-click to get the letter orb. But remember, you have to select them in the correct order. Deduce the keywords from the letter orbs that you can see in the flash spot. The flash spot uses focus energy, so use it wisely. Waves of light will also occasionally cross the screen, so you can read the letter orbs then. So take advantage of that as well. Thank you for listening to me. Can I save here? Yay! I can save here! It's the
best Hangman's Gambit yet!
Why do I feel like you're lying to me? Okay, at least we were able to save, so if we miss this, we can come back.
Yeah.
Alright, you ready?
Right. Yeah, we gotta find the Monokuma. It's got a flash. It's in one of these orbs.
Okay, I don't see one. Let's just keep. Let's not panic. We have 5 minutes. Dogeweeb, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you?
There he is.
Where?
I thought he was in this one. They might have to flash it again.
Alright, let's see. Will I get more light?
There he is.
Thank you! Okay.
Okay, so we gotta find that.
Okay, so I just gotta get V first. Where's the V?
I saw. Yeah, I get it. E.
Yeah, I need E.
Oh, E's up there. And oh, and
T here. Yay! The ultimate concept creator. Well, thank you for gracing my stream, ultimate concept creator. I hope you are well. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
no.
We'll see how it goes with future trials, but for now I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
Also, thank you, Dan.
See, that air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct,
Okay, so I was right with that so far.
and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
What?
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there?
You and Tinker are like, but that's impossible!
The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
A strange coincidence.
What a mystery.
Alright, hit me with that character concept opinion. I'm curious.
No, I already know the answer to that as well.
Alright, tell us, Shuichi.
Because I don't. It was no coincidence. The culprit set it up that way intentionally. If I'm remembering correctly, there was something off about her then. Damn it. How could I not realize it?
I mean, you did. You just stayed silent the whole time.
Yep.
It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise. A telepathic.
It was a telepathic promise. And I will keep it.
And Towers belong his
The
bloody
shot
shot.
that fell from the vent.
I think it's gonna be stacked.
How did it strike Rantaro's head?
No
from that
way.
distance?
It's stacked.
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor.
There it is. Yeah. Yeah,
And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall!
What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own?
There's the mind killer?
Here's the mind killer.
You gotta be kidding. They had a Dune reference in there.
Dead.
There's the mind killer.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
How did he not realize before she killed him? Yeah. Right.
I mean, he was a bit like. Yeah.
It's a shy female character, very shy and gentle, but her gentleness enables her physically and verbally to do unintentional ASMR like tapping or gentle speaking. Ooh. That sounds pretty cool.
I need to answer. For her sake, I can't turn away from the truth.
The shot that
I
fell
need to
from the
agree
vent.
with
How
what's
did it
his name,
strike
tennis player.
Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
Oh, he missed.
I missed.
It fell off the
Dang it.
bookcase onto Rantaro's
Alright.
head.
I missed! Dang it.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's It's not like it started rolling on.
Agree!
I agree.
I agree!
Yeah. Finally, somebody agrees.
Finally, somebody agrees with me.
It's just like Ryoma said.
Chipmunk noises.
The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
Oh man.
Along the bookcase?
You and Kaito are like, what?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted.
You okay?
They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
Okay.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
It would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think Shuichi did.
You know what? I think
Yeah,
that actually would be an amazing reverse, and then it goes back from blue to pink. Oh, you thought you were gonna get the male pro tag?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Hold up.
Oh, that's right. Someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be concrete proof of my theory. I remember one of them having a detailed floor plan.
That's it!
Yeah, we never used your thing.
Yeah.
I recalled it during the investigation.
When were you gonna bring this to our attention?
Yeah.
You said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! What happened with that? Ha! I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
So share?
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
Please,
You
Mia.
have time to do that?
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
Ah. Ah! Can you see it? Look at the perfect. It was like hidden behind the book. It's a nice little rolly thing down. It still was gonna miss. There's no way it hit him from there. It would have landed like to the left of him.
No, it's just perspective. It was going straight down from where he was.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah,
But okay, that's ingenious though to like hide like a perfectly rolling path down.
Yeah, hide
behind.
it behind that.
So it looks like straight from the front, but from the back it's just this path going down.
Dude, somebody could have just walked in and out of them, and like that's like you could have done that too if you wanted.
You could have done that too.
Like I don't think those books are gonna tip over from your weight, really. Like you know, like with that many books there stacked in.
I don't know.
It's pretty high. Those are pretty thick books, you know.
Not thick enough.
Maybe you can walk on that.
Not thick enough.
I think you can walk on that. I mean, like to create that elaborate layout is insane. Though.
It is insane.
Like
I agree.
Yeah, like
That is wild. Okay, well, so much for my ricochet theory. So the ricochet theory was incorrect.
Yeah, the ricochet.
It rolled, but good lord. Okay. Whoop whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
My neck hurts.
My neck hurts. I feel that though. Alright, well, after you.
There it is.
Right there.
What is?
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found.
Sure, stairs, ramp.
Damn, if only we could have had this at the beginning of the trial.
Right?
Shuichi is right.
If only.
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library.
Oh, what a lucky bounce.
Whoa, a lucky bounce.
And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
Yeah, there are a lot of books, for sure. I pushed the grate into the duct. Then I lifted my body and looked inside.
So, how's it look? Could a person fit in there?
It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
Shock. Once more, with feeling.
When the shot came through, the
Whack
stacked
that
books
book.
made it change direction.
It's amazing those books didn't like fall over when the ball hit into it.
Yeah, it didn't
They
get
just, like,
disturbed.
it just
It didn't get
stayed.
disturbed either.
I know.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see it from there either.
That's true.
The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view.
Man, that would have taken so much time.
Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books.
The open books. Yeah, I remember the open books.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it was the
no.
camera flash that lured him to that exact
I don't know
spot.
about rolling along the open books. I don't know if it would have enough momentum after it.
Well, it was going down,
A
so it would
setup that
pick up speed.
complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
So it is turning a corner
With
though,
this
so that
mechanism?
kills all its velocity.
I guess, but then it'll stay in the grooves and go down.
Yeah, like then it's like flat at that point. Then it's not you don't really have.
Maybe she'd use like progressively smaller books so that it still had like a little bit.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's
Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
That's right. Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? It had to have been at just the right time to kill Rentaro.
Right, like I originally thought it was when he went down to
He
the
went
basement,
down when she was by herself.
but the alarm didn't go off until he came back.
Yeah.
So, with there only being 30 seconds in intervals,
Yeah.
it would have had to be when the receiver went off that
Yeah,
she rolled it.
rolled the ball.
Man.
In the event.
Wait!
Kaede rolled the shot
Yeah, when she was
when
leaving.
she was leaving the classroom.
That's it!
I've almost got all my hearts back.
The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left,
Shuichi! The receiver!
Someone move the bookcase! Hurry, Kaede!
Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me! I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
I dropped this shot put ball I was holding and ran after Shuichi.
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Right, it wasn't... She dropped everything, not just the broom. That's wild.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
That smile.
Hold on, don't just jump to conclusions. I've still got a lot of questions.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Yeah, Gonta not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name.
Oh no. We got a white knight.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now what?
Bookcase stacked books.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Kinda doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right?
No, the video music
That
was
shot
playing.
was rolling through the vents. It would have made a ton of noise.
That's a good point.
Indeed. So much noise. Rentaro would have heard.
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
It's true.
Of course it's a big deal.
The sound of the shot rolling. I know this.
I refuse to believe that
Oh no,
Kaede
the
is
pretty
the
girl
culprit.
curse.
I still have my doubts.
Kinda doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right?
Oops.
Shot was wrong.
Dang it! I missed.
It would have made a ton of noise.
Ay.
So much noise. Rentaro would have heard. And that's some noise ain't a big deal. Of course it's a big deal. I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have
I
been.
still don't know why Rentaro had his monopad out.
You and I are never gonna let that go.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on like the last trial, and we'll be like, but
Oh,
why did he have
I
it?
still want to know why the second photo was taken. It's you.
I know. We're gonna be like, what was with the second photo? What was with the monopad?
Well, what triggered the second photo being taken?
The door closing.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Would not have been completely quiet.
He wasn't at the door anymore, though.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What?
Oh, what?
Kaito, are you done now?
Are you done?
Was the implication that the bookcase moving back is what caused the camera to take a second picture?
Correct.
Moving back into its spot is what caused it?
Correct.
Really? Okay.
That's what's being said.
Okay.
I can't go forward. There we go.
Damn it! So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
Dang.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom.
Why is it taking
And
30
when she moved
seconds to go to the
vent
camera?
aside.
No, it was just 30 seconds until the door started moving. It was at least 30 seconds before the door started closing again.
Yeah, it gets 30-second intervals
lined
for
up
the
the
second
books on
camera
top of the
photo to be
bookcase.
taken.
Correct.
Yeah, well, why does Rentaro take 30 seconds to go to the camera?
No, he was over there within the 30 seconds. It's just that he was there for longer than
Oh.
30 seconds by the time the next picture was taken.
Oh, man. It looked like he was just grabbing the camera then.
I know. There are way more books here than I expected. The top of the bookcase is covered end to end with cluttered stacks of books. This is nothing. As I move the ladder, I reorganize the books bit by bit. Jeez, there are too many books. It might be too hard to set up a camera here.
I thought so. Wait!
Oh, no, that's you.
That's alright. Wait, I just gotta try a little harder.
It's all the blue now.
all
It's messing
blue.
me up.
I know.
Kaede, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright.
I continued moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Yes.
Kaede? Is something wrong? We need to go, before Miyu changes her mind.
Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry! I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him. I didn't even pick up on that.
So you were hiding it the entire time? Where would she have even hidden it?
In her backpack!
Backpack! Where did Kaede keep it? It could only be one place. Kaede must have hidden it in there. It's the only explanation.
Upper skirt!
That's it!
That's it!
Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in.
Backpack, 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 backpack.
That's a song.
Oh, that's great.
Backpack, backpack.
Backpack.
That would prevent the
Oh,
cameras
good.
you were carrying from being damaged.
And that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
So it's still really Shuichi's fault in the
Yeah.
end.
But we should not blame him for that.
Also, so the other thing I just want to know is like, oh, I guess it was just the receiver that turned off. The security sensor never turned off.
Correct.
I guess that's how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I could not really understand that because I just thought he turned off the, like his receiver.
Right.
Like the security sensor itself was still turned on.
I think so. Unless they were connected and he turned both off at the same time.
I don't know, yeah, because then if it did, it would have taken a third picture.
Yeah.
When he went to go and grab it.
Correct.
To turn it off. Like
Correct.
the other two cameras.
Otherwise, if it was still on, then somebody else interfered with the sensor.
Yeah.
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 None of those actions warranted
He did go up
suspicion
there
at
and
the
he did
time.
mention it.
So
Like,
he did.
This one's turned off.
Yeah. And I can't remember if that was a weird thing at the time or not. I'd have to
Yeah,
go back and
I
like
have to go
watch
back
that
and then
scene.
watch that again.
Yeah.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know?
Why do you care, Kokichi?
She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
Aww.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi?
Because you're pretty.
Why?
Tell me why!
Tell me why.
Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
I know, this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Your opponent is on the ropes, but they're in armament mode. What is that?
Why did Ventaro have his monopad on?
It won't listen to you. You have to remove their armaments to refute what they are saying. That's how armament works. Whoa!
What the heck is this persona outfit?
What is this persona? Show me your true form.
Yeah.
Oh. What do you mean you can tell what songs we listened to back in the day? I don't know what you mean, Dan.
Sorry, Phantom Thief outfit, I should specify.
Yeah, it's true. It's more Phantom Thief outfit.
Yeah, that's a Phantom Thief outfit.
This is on before she decided on her final form. Oh, it's the rhythm game. Oh, okay.
Too many mini games.
The rhythm button is WASDA? Oh, instead of the mouse this time, it's WASDA. Eris, hello. It's going. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Fever time
It's
is
been a long
in.
trial, man.
It's been a long
Good
trial.
thing we stopped where we did.
You think? I wonder if he'll still finish it like tonight.
I know, right? We haven't even gotten to the execution yet.
I know, the execution.
Oh.
The objective is to completely destroy your opponent's armaments, then strike the finishing blow. You match the rhythm to shoot down your opponent's statements to damage the armament. The markers on top of your opponent's statements are called rhythm sights. Right when the gauge makes one revolution, press the correct key to shoot the statement. Okay. So I just gotta wait for it to time down and then hit it then. Okay. When damaged enough, their armament will break and the music will change. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to use the washroom again. Stress. The first Danganronpa rhythm game was great. I got that. The second one, I never got it down, and now this one's completely different again. So I'm like, I'm stressed.
What's so funny about this whole trial is how everything had to go exactly right for Kaede to have accomplished the task of killing Rentaro. It's like, it's so whacked out. Like, the promotional background music being loud enough at that time, just to have that there.
I know,
Like, she never knew that was going to happen at all.
I know, it's true.
And-
That was lucky. That was lucky.
And then she, and then the flip camera has a flash feature on it.
There's a lot of lucky parts to this entire plan,
Yes.
but I'll allow it. That's true. The rhythm game usually is close to the end of the trial, so. Do we have the comic book strip to
While
go to?
up there stacking the books, she had perfectly figured the right spot.
I know.
To put the camera.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
It's true.
Oh,
Alright, so the music changes. The tempo will also pick up, so match the timing. Can't get on rhythm? Try pressing spacebar to activate fever time. I thought fever time was E.
I also don't like that they refer to Rentaro as back of the skull, like back of the head.
Uh-huh.
When
Not
like
top of the head.
head.
I know.
I don't really like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the direction of the blood splatter.
Yes.
I don't like either of those things.
Yeah.
During fever time, you will be invincible. And you can press any key. Nice. It wouldn't be a class trial without the final summary in comic form, right?
Even if she set that all up, she never would have known about the super loud background music going on.
Yeah.
So that Rentaro
Maybe she was
could
just
not hear.
like, well, people are gonna be like, what's that noise? I don't know.
What's that noise coming from?
Looks up, oh no!
Yeah.
You can only activate it when your focus energy is full, so watch it carefully. Okay, let me know if you see fever time going off for the opponent. I don't know what that looks like this time.
The fever time.
'Cause they have fever.
They activate those.
Yeah.
I have to let you know when that happens.
So that I can do my fever time?
Yeah.
When your opponent's armament is destroyed, you can give your final argument. Oh no!
Sometimes you accidentally
It's
press it though.
It's on the meat bone again! Oh no! Your argument will be displayed with 4 words assigned to the WASD keys. On the meat bone. On the meat bone.
Press the keys in the correct order to land the finishing blow. You have to write out the sentence.
Yes.
In the right way.
It's meat on the bone, not on the meat bone.
Yeah.
Use split-second logic to refute your opponent's final argument. As always, it was a pleasure. Okay. What are we doing?
You still believe in me?
Can't tell when she activates her fever time.
I'm definitely the culprit.
Yes.
You
Yeah, you
think I
missed.
wouldn't do it?
You didn't press D. I think you pressed E.
It's all
I think I pressed
fault.
S.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit.
Okay.
I'm the one who killed Rantaro. That's the truth of this case. And that's all there is to it. I'm a terrible murderer. I betrayed everyone. I'm the one who killed Rantaro.
Oh, whoop.
Please stop. Just stop. Remember what I told you?
D, 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 W.
Thank you.
You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this.
WWWWD.
Ah, I just A, sorry.
S, 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 A.
Ah!
Don't look away from the truth. Please stop.
A, A, A,
Just
S.
stop. Remember what I told you?
Last one is W.
Thank you.
You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you
Last
can
one
do
is
this.
D.
If you say you believe in me, then
A.
don't look away from the truth. Please stop.
Last
Just
one is
stop.
S.
Remember what I told you?
Last one is W.
Wee. Final blow. Okay, what is it?
Do you know what I was trying to do?
Kill the
mastermind.
mastermind.
Oh no, it's wrong.
What'd I do?
Yeah, I think you put it in wrong.
Remember what
Did
I
I?
told you?
What did I? How did I spell it?
You have to fight for the
I
truth.
didn't get to get a good look
Shuichi,
at it.
I know you can do this.
Why do I do this every time?
Do you know what I was
Okay,
trying to
Kill
do?
the
Mastermind. Maybe I was too slow. Well,
Kill Master the Mind.
did I do kill Master the Mind?
You were
Amazing.
persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself.
On the meat bone. Okay, but I also want to say Kaede's final boss outfit was great.
I know, right?
I just want
What
to
the
shout
heck?
out her final boss outfit.
What the heck was all
I think I overall liked that more than the second one, but
Yeah.
not as much as the first one.
Sure, yeah.
So far, but I'll figure out where my Wazdas are later.
What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind. Kill the mastermind?
Fever time never happened with her.
Poor Shuichi is so stressed. He said, kill Master the Mind. Look, I don't want my girlfriend to die, okay?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see. Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
Makes sense.
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault.
Oh no, the
She trusted
tears.
my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true.
Watch someone mess up and say, Master, kill the mind.
Master, kill the
Don't say
mind.
it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine.
Everyone's crying.
Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
The tears.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for
So
me?
many favors.
Could you make a comic strip of how I did it?
Yeah.
Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone.
In a comic strip format.
And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
I understand. I'll be happy with this.
The two guys. They're like, "Ah."
I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
I want to help. I want to help you grant Kaede's wish. I will now explain the closing argument, the final piece of detective work to end this trial. In the closing argument, you will wrap up the case. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Is it all the same? Turn page. Panel select. Cursor movement. Fit panel is right. Okay. In the closing argument, you'll wrap up the case. It's comic book time! You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. But this recreation is just Shuichi's deduction, so there are gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. Select the panels with WASD, then use the mouse to move the cursor over the gaps. And then right-click to fit the panel in the empty space. Only the correct panel will fit. Compare the empty space hints with the stock panel hints to complete the comic. There will be some panels that you cannot select at first. Oh? Filling in some gaps correctly will unlock the other panels. Okay, yeah, that actually is the same as the other games. Use the Q and E keys to switch pages and start filling in as many as you can. Thank you! Thank you! Starto!
Kaito, Gonta, and Tenko.
Who wanted to
fight against Monokuma after hearing the additional motive? So you got 7 minutes.
Okay.
To resolve. What did the culprit do with the modified camera? What books did the culprit set up last? What happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time limit? What was the shot put? Where was the shot put ball into the vent? Whose picture was taken with the camera that flashed?
Rentaro.
Why wasn't the sound of the shot rolling audible? After the receiver went off, what did Shuichi see in the library?
This one, I think.
No.
Oh, I thought he saw them in the...
You got
not in the library. I see.
You got 2 hots left.
Oh, cool. I guess it's gotta be the fur? No. I guess it's this one. There we go. Okay. Yay, I'm winning. Okay, classroom vent. Okay, cool. Let's see. Turn on the flash function, prop the vent grate up.
What did the culprit do with the modified camera? Turn on the flash.
Oh, right, where is that? Good, good.
Bow to Neo. Who was asked to modify the cameras?
Neo. So is it that one? Must be
Is that
this.
the one? Would you put bow?
Because they bowed to her to get her to do it. Yeah. Open the encyclopedia.
Atari notices the flash.
Okay. Here we go.
No, oh look. When he's opening up the bookcase, he does have the monopad.
Oh yeah, in his hand.
In his hand.
Okay.
Wow, he's using one hand to do it.
Okay, it's this one. Bookcase returns to its original position.
Yeah.
Security sensor receiver goes off? Ah, actually. There we go.
That's what he opened it for?
It's like right there. Okay, so we have the vent grate, encyclopedia, several shot put balls in the wooden box. Okay, that's...
What did the culprit do with the library?
Oh, that's the...
Pop the vent grate open.
Yeah. Okay.
What was the murder weapon found in the warehouse?
Shot put balls. Okay, the receiver goes off.
What books did the culprit set up last?
I guess the encyclopedia? Probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And what's left? Security sensor. Is it that? I think that's the only one we have left.
Security sensor receiver goes off.
Okay.
This is the truth of the case!
Danganronpa.
It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional mode.
Okay, I only got one thing wrong. Nice.
The time limit added to this killing game.
They actually
triggered
don't
the
allow
clock.
you to just slot it in there and then let it run first.
Oh, that's true. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that they don't let you like play it wrongly and then
Yeah.
like, oh no, I messed up.
Yeah. You had to like actually figure which one was the wrong one.
After
Yeah,
the announcement,
right.
some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan.
Kaede looking at you.
Help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit.
Oh, that's funny.
To expose the
The
mastermind,
backpack's the only
the
thing.
culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap.
She was sitting down.
We then
Yeah, I
left the
didn't realize.
warehouse to gather the
Nice boots,
necessary
by the way.
materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right. The shot put ball.
Haha, I found the camera.
They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder.
She did such a good job. We didn't even know she was doing it. We were her.
Yes.
They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved a pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon.
Grief. Flip.
The culprit also
Like
tampered
right
with the
there.
hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on.
Ah, smart.
After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim.
Poor Rentaro.
After watching that group into the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, That was the last chance I had to stop the murder.
Dun, dun, dun.
After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent.
I guess it's lucky that wasn't screwed into place.
Yeah, it wasn't bolted down.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought
too.
too.
You had to have actually remove the grate.
Yeah.
To roll, to move it down.
Right,
because
but
that's
just
how the
like,
other one works.
doing...
That's how the other one works. She actually removed it.
I know.
This set the murder in motion.
Well, I mean, okay. Maybe she unscrewed part of it.
Rentaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera
That
took
pose,
a picture
though.
of Rentaro with the flash on. Rentaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rentaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct.
Struggled for 30 seconds.
I mean, Shuichi took a long time to take it off too.
And kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path.
Not to mention Rentaro had one hand
Holding
occupied,
the
so he can only like do it with one
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
So that was his first mistake.
Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise.
Yeah, I know. Right? How would she have made
But the
this work
promotional video
without
was
that
masking the sound of the shot
video
rolling.
happening?
Oh gosh, that music. I don't want to hear it ever again.
The shot kept
Yeah, it
rolling.
wouldn't
then
roll that
fell on
fast after
Rantaro's
hitting
head,
the end of that.
killing
Like,
him instantly.
when it gets abruptly stopped, it's slowing
By the
down
time
a
he
lot.
had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind.
Dun dun dun.
It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist.
Yay!
And that concludes the events of this case.
I still have questions.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, it's the voice of Sophie.
I hear Sophie on the wind. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I forgot this was a thing.
The conch signal.
The conch. I'm not actually logged in. This is a problem. Hold on. Hold on a minute.
Oh, wait, you can't. Is this being recorded?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's
Is this
not.
being recorded?
I've only got the other side. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. There we go. Now I can see Zachary's donation properly. FYI, we all had our heads in our hands when you said Kaede was the culprit. Congrats on keeping the streak. Sorry it isn't more currently moving. Don't have to apologize at all, Zachary. Thank you for the $5 unexpected donation. Can we get some gorgeous hype in chat for Zachary, please?
Yeah. Thank you so much,
Thank
Zachary.
you, Zachary. Appreciate you.
All is spot on, man. I never would have thought it, and I still don't.
I still don't think it.
Right now.
There's too many holes in this case.
Yes. Darn it.
Darn it.
It's too many.
I don't even know if I should like feel proud in this moment,
It is a
but
truth
I guess I
do not
will.
wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light,
Zachary is correct. I was freaking out when you called Kaede as the killer. I am sorry for the chaos I caused in probably the spoiler chat. Because it was quiet in this chat, so I can only assume it was in the other chat.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I wish I wasn't right, though.
So Kaede was the mastermind?
Yeah, you're going to end this moment.
Yeah.
So wait. I'm gonna miss her. I liked her.
We can at least try to trust the people we've come to know up to this point.
Too soon.
It's too soon.
Kaede, we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie.
Okay, the chaos wasn't spoiler chat. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Okay, no worries, Eris. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thanks so much, Eris, for joining. Yep.
Have a good one.
She wanted to protect us. And I firmly believe that to be the truth.
The tragedy.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe.
I would just kill myself. That would be the last straw. Poor Ryoma. Even Roberta's like, what? No way. Yes way.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
It was a nice
No,
betrayal.
that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of us.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
She cut me off before I could even click ahead.
What?
Huh?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive.
Take Maya Hoge.
Yeah.
Become the protagonist you were meant to be.
Yeah.
If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
But now I just think you're kind of lame.
Yeah.
Before she died, she called me lame.
He's still going.
Kaede, why?
Why would you say something so hurtful? I guess that's true. I really thought I had gone off the deep end the last stream with my theory, but apparently I was not as crazy as I thought I was.
Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder.
Come on, you didn't see.
That's crazy.
Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial. Sheesh!
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
I actually have to vote. You can vote for the wrong person.
That's lots.
I'm so curious. What happens if you vote for not the...
Yeah. What happens there?
It seems the voting has finished. Now
Will it just be like, you were wrong, so you also die, even though you voted.
You never got to do that in the other.
That actually makes it more painful because now you physically have to vote the person off. Like, aw, man. It's unanimous.
Except for one.
She voted for herself.
I don't know. Oh, for the person that died. Yeah, she voted for herself too. Yeah.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hello? That's a lot of mana coins.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that means we got it right. All rise. Look at all those A's.
Yeah.
I got an A.
Miss minus 200.
Yeah, I only got negative 200. It's by majority. You vote for someone else changes nothing in this trial. Okay. Interesting. I wonder why they give you the opportunity. I got A's in everything. I'm awesome at this. Oh, and then it says back route.
Back route? We never got it.
No, it's highlighted like we did the back route. So there must be a way to do this not back route? Because there's one that's...
What's the question mark?
Front route, probably.
What?
That's what I'm assuming. I'm like, does that imply I didn't have to lie there? I could have just... I got questions. What's details? Ah.
I thought it meant like backward, but question mark because you never unlocked it.
I'm taking that as... oh, maybe it's not a... you could be right. Maybe there's supposed to be a check mark there if I did the backward. I have no idea. I don't know. I'll have to wait till another trial and see what happens, I guess.
Absolutely right!
Well, I mean, is your character gonna have the ability to lie?
You mean your character? Because I'm gone.
Yeah, Shuichi's character, will he have that ability?
Well, at this point it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly! The blackened who killed Rentaro Amami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu!
I'm glad.
Good.
What?
Good?
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, good? Is that how you want it to end?
That's not true.
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse. So this is fine too.
I don't get it.
It's not fine. This is super horrible. The worst ever. Yeah. How did it come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Gonta no can accept this. Not unless you explain.
Real?
Yeah. I won't be satisfied till I hear it straight from you.
Hey!
Kaede, please.
Okay. Please, allow me a few more moments of your time then.
Sorry, 3 hours are up.
Sorry, your 3 hours are up for the stream. It's just like Shuichi said. I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind, and I thought doing that would end the killing game.
But
why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured.
If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind could have just played dumb to run out the clock and kill us all.
Oh, man.
I was worried about that happening.
Therefore...
So you sought to kill the mastermind instead?
That's right.
I had made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone, no matter what.
Even if you had to kill someone?
Yeah.
That's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too.
Kaede.
But...
Oh, Kaede. It never dawned on you? As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
You really don't get it.
Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of this killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart.
Wait.
To put it like that... But he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead by now.
Right.
Kaede saved everyone. We no can blame her.
I know that!
You don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless. Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
Man.
Oops, that obvious, huh?
That's true, we didn't save Rentaro. Oh no. But Kokichi is right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead.
We never learned what
his
ultimate talent was.
What I did was so terrible. So unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me.
Wait!
Kaede, please calm down.
After we found Rentaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't, because of Monokuma's first blood perk.
I see. If you confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet.
That's also kind of semi-selfish in a way, though, because it put everybody else in danger if they didn't guess it was you. You know?
Exactly.
She's like, I did this to save you guys, but also I'm putting you in danger in case you don't guess it's me. But I guess she wanted to stay in the hopes that she would figure out who the mastermind was during the trial.
I mean, I guess. I don't know how that was going to come about because she kind of knew she was the one that killed Rentaro, and then we already knew that Rentaro wasn't the mastermind.
I know.
So at that point, you wouldn't have been able to figure out who the mastermind truly was either way.
Yeah.
Because
well, I guess like she thought maybe during the investigation she would be able to do it. I assume she'd have confessed.
In the photos, but the photos would just show Rentaro.
Yeah. Yeah, she was hoping for the photos, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably would have confessed during the trial if it came down to it, that's true. Rentaro isn't the ultimate dodgeball player considering how he got killed too soon. Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us.
Yeah.
That's right.
I see. So the first blood perk worked against the Blackened rather than for them.
But at the same time, I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all, so it would motivate you to keep moving forward.
Then, is that the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind?
Because I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rentaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then.
We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during this class trial.
Oh yeah!
Ah, Kaede did mention that. But that's why I want to end all of the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Okay, we got that right. Then the killing game would have ended, and everyone but me would be saved. And Rentaro. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rentaro. I can't go forward again. I'm stuck.
Sorry. This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind.
What? You were wrong? But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay. That's what I thought at first. But in the end, we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless.
Let's see.
Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened, still, they did not appear.
Maybe.
Yeesh. That seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment.
I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all.
What? I don't really get that reasoning, but...
Yeah.
I don't get that.
I mean, I can kind of get it, but I also am like,
Why would they expose themselves?
Yeah, why would they expose themselves in the first class trial? Because
Yeah.
like then that completely defeats the purpose of anything.
Yeah, of anything at all.
Yeah, so I'm
they're fully protected. Like they didn't kill anyone, and they killed the wrong person.
Yeah,
So they don't need to do anything.
Yeah, I'm like, I think you're assuming a lot with that, but okay.
So Kaede had the wrong idea this whole time?
I see.
All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic.
Okay.
That's why this is all my fault. All of this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, if I never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede, Rentaro wouldn't have died, and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault.
That's wrong.
No, it's not.
Huh? Kaede?
Because I killed him, not you.
Right?
Didn't I?
But...
Kaede, why did you set such a convoluted trap?
Kiro's asking the real questions. But why?
If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to cover your tracks.
Jeez.
Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Shuichi to know.
Huh?
Me?
Yeah. Of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone. Because...
Except for the one I killed.
Yeah, everyone but that guy.
The one I kill.
But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you?
Be friends?
Kaede put a lot of thought into this.
She put so much thought into this, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic.
Kokichi. God, you're such a dumbass. Yeah. I know, right? I'm such an idiot.
However,
Sakura thinks if they guess, the mastermind would die as well if they guessed wrong.
I mean, I don't know why they would assume the mastermind would die if they guessed wrong.
Along with them.
Yeah.
With the rest of them. Like,
I feel like you gotta give the mastermind some kind of perk in the killing game. Like, they're untouchable.
Yeah.
Unless they're, like, caught out, like, specifically.
yes.
As being responsible.
Yeah,
But-
like Junko was safe the entire time in the first game. Like,
Yes, correct.
Second game was like completely separate thing altogether.
Yeah, it's true.
This one is like they're like actually in the game.
Yeah.
Like they're in the game.
I know that now they're like, oh, they're not here. I'm like, I still think they're here though.
Yeah.
We only survived the time limit because of that idiocy.
Right!
Yes! We're still alive thanks to you! I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
I wanted...
With benefits.
I wanted to go get ice cream.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's true though. I mean...
So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that you killed him just to stay and help us? How did things...
Hi, hello!
Alright, that's it! The stream should have been over 18 minutes ago!
What?
What?
Do you mean? What do you mean? That's it?
I'm pulling the plug on this stream!
Father, are you getting bored?
That's right.
You know how Pop gets. He can't stand this kind of tearjerker schlock.
I can't stop crying. I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs.
I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them.
Now then.
But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt, so... Time to make things interesting.
Huh? Make things interesting?
Thrills, chills, kills!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time! Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution?
Don't screw around.
No friggin' way! There's no way we'll let you do that!
Extra souls assemble!
Oh my.
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these here exosols.
It's cruel, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say?
I just realized this comic panel was in the comic strip thing, but we got it like beforehand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I didn't even see it.
Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong.
Gonta watched Bug Movie for such a moment.
Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
No one did this in Danganronpa 1.
It's true.
Test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
It's nice to finally see some people be like, I will not stand for this execution.
Yeah.
I'll help. I can.
I'll help too.
Yeah.
Everyone stop!
Oh, come on, let them try.
Stop it.
Please, just stop.
Kaede.
You can go all in.
But Kaede. Kaede.
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself.
You're giving up?
Why?
But why? You said you'd never give up. That we get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede.
Damn it!
So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end.
No.
I'm not giving up. Because I have you.
Huh? What?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So, I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you!
I believe that you all will make it through this somehow.
You have to live!
You guys better live! Don't go dying on me now! End this ridiculous killing game, survive, and get the hell out of this place!
It's a promise.
And then 10 more people die before the game ends.
And then be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends.
Yeah.
Affirmative, Kaede.
I shall take that request.
I will do my utmost to fulfill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here no matter what.
Gonta, work hard and keep friends safe till very end.
Well, Kaede, you definitely weren't born.
I like that he doesn't promise. He's just like, well...
Well now.
And then they all die.
And then they all
Everyone
die.
that said that
Yeah.
all died, probably.
Oh no, they were all the future blackened.
Yeah.
Now then, let's get started.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I have a special punishment prepared for the ultimate pianist Kaede Akamatsu.
Damn it!
Wait a second. Kaede, please, don't.
Hey, Shuichi, you better not lose.
You can't lose!
You can't lose to this killing game. I know you can beat it.
It's punishment time!
Let's give it everything we've got.
I believe in you!
So please, believe in yourself.
It's a promise.
Okay? Okay.
Oh. Finally.
Uh-oh. Doopy 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 doop. What kind of piano death are we getting for this?
The claw?
The claw.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Going up?
It was like a reverse Spider-Man and Gwen. I like that she's still like protecting her skirt. Okay, well it was piano.
Or the giant piano. With Timothy the composer.
Ah. Ah.
The flaws.
Uh-oh.
Strangulation.
Oh, okay, that's just rude. Oh, that's just rude! Boo.
Boo, boo.
Man, it was so drawn out.
Yes.
Couldn't just let her hang normally. They just like drew it out. So, oh, whoa!
Oh, what the heck? He just killed Mono Kid.
Was that the robot one that?
Yeah, robot.
Why did he just throw it in there? I mean, I know why, but.
There's a lot of blood there now. What the heck?
Huh? So does that mean Mono Kid is just gone forever?
Looks like. That was quick.
I
guess we'll just stop here.
Yeah, like, should we stop here? Because
Yeah.
we just had the execution. Because they're going to do, like, a final talk, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know there's going to be the end of the chapter.
There's only
but
4 of them up there now.
we have gone, like, 25 minutes over, so...
Yeah.
On that cheerful note, guys, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Oh, man. I did not expect that trial to be so long.
No, that was a long... I mean, there's also tutorials, which make it a little
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
But, yes, that was quite long. Okay, next time we come back, we're gonna be in a rather sad place. We're down a mono cub and protagonist.
Yeah. Our protagonist.
We lost our protagonist. It's fine, right? I'm still not happy that I was right. And I still have questions.
But we'll save that one next time.
Yeah, next time when we do the review of the first trial, you know? Yeah. Alright, guys. So, quick announcement. We will not be back next Saturday. We both have something on next Saturday. We may stream Sunday, but to be announced. We both need to check our schedules, so keep an eye out. I will put an announcement in Discord if we're able to. Otherwise, we'll just take a break next week. But I'm glad we got the trial done. We don't have to worry about that next week. We can just kind of see story things for a little bit. Yeah, I think that was a successful stream? Question mark? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else is going on? Tomorrow, there's no gander for tomorrow. I was kind of not feeling well this week and ran out of time to do a gander, so no gander tomorrow. But Monday, we're back with more Persona 3 Reload, and we're rapidly approaching the end of that. So, yeah. Probably gonna do some social linking, some Tartarus, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, sorry if we didn't really comment too much on what was happening in the chat, what the chat was saying.
Yeah, it's always hard especially for me, because I'm like trying to follow the logic of the conversation for the trial, so I can be like anticipating what I'm countering next.
Yeah.
So we should be a little bit more interactive next week when we're not in the middle of the trial anymore.
We should be a lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, funny comment from them. We know when Taro isn't the ultimate dodgeball player.
Yeah.
Considering how he got killed. Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah. Thank you for your understanding. May Atua's blessing be upon you all.
Yes.
In the meantime.
Yeah. Thank you for your understanding.
Have a good weekend, guys. We'll see you around the interwebs.
Yeah, take care, everyone. Thanks again for joining us for the end of this class trial, and hopefully I'll see you Monday or next week. Maybe sometime. Maybe
Sunday. Who knows?
Sunday, yeah.
It could happen. Or Friday. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Yeah. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye. Team Market blasting off again.